Hey everyone, how's it going? So I have another, one of my central vac power teams, if you will. And this is my Beam Q, and it's actually I don't know if you can see that, it's a limited edition. And aside from the color, I have no idea what makes it limited edition. You can see it came with a little clip and the upholstery tool, which, I mean, this works well, but it really clamps down. I mean, these little air breather holes do nothing. They should be a lot more substantial than that. Here's the owner's manual. It came with that, the little electric brush, and a floor tool, which is similar to others with the wheels. It's nice. It's like 13 inches or something like that. I just find these floor tools are just really nice to use. They have good airflow, lightweight, get under things, and the brushes are nice and soft. This tool, you can press this button here and rotate it 180 so you can do the risers of a stair. Pretty good. Somewhat soft bristles, not a little bit firmer than like my Rainbow, or like a Kenmore. And it has these little link grabbers here. Don't know why they put a side belt. That's always asking for trouble with hair to get wrapped around, especially on these little things. And this back here is like a Sidekick has it. It's like a suction relief, but also acts as like cooling for the motor. Right there's a light, and if you do get this stuck, it will shut off, which is kind of a good feature for these little things to protect them. Power head is, this neck assembly is kind of like a year or two after I got it, it started making this creaking noise in the neck, and it just doesn't feel right. I mean, it just feels cheap when you're pressing it. Here's the underside, chevron brush. And you'll notice they did a smart thing. They left no brush. They didn't put a little brush insert over here, which Phantom started to do, because when you got these little ones, you're just asking for hair to build up right there. So smart choice on their part to leave it blank. So 3-position height adjustment, and as you'll see when I turn it on, whatever your setting is, it illuminates to that. And it does a really nice job, and it's nice that it has the button for the telescoping wand is up here as well as down below. Not the sturdiest. You can, if you hit it just right, you can knock them down without pressing the button or pull it up. Like if I go to remove the floor tool and I'm holding the upper end of the wand and I go to yank it off, it will actually make the wand telescope. So, not the sturdiest, but it hasn't broken on me, so knock on wood. Obviously 3-position controls, and the dusting brush and the crevice tool. You can see the crevice tool has a lot of air holes. This dusting brush is really nice, and I like that it's lightweight. It's nicely integrated out of the way. It's one of, I just think it's really nice to use. So again, kudos to them for designing that one. And it came with the hose sock that's zippered. Not the greatest quality, and you can see it's splitting in areas, and I don't use this a lot. I think I got this back in 2009. So, I mean, I don't use it every time, so in the little bit that I've used it, that started to split. This neck started making this creaking noise, and it kind of feels different now, but it still locks, so I don't know what's going on. I don't didn't take it apart, don't really care. If anything, I can swap it out with another power head and just take the hood off of this one and put it on another base. But and you can see this area right here is cracking, so the quality is good but not outstanding, and I say that because I don't use this as my primary vac all the time, and I've got these little things that have happened that machines that I use more often and that are older don't even have happening to them. So I can see how in the hands of a general consumer how these things would be more trouble prone. And like my vac dealer said, these necks are an issue, so the fact that it happened to me who takes care of their machines, I don't know, I just not overly confident, but it's a really great system to use. The power head does a nice job, and it's very ergonomically well thought out. Just needs a little bit more quality control. In their, I think they call it their D design, like air intake or whatever. It is really nice. It does do a good job. It's very quiet. It reduces the turbulent noise from the air compared to other systems. I mean, I guess the next quietest one I would have would be my Aeris, and that's because the inlet is a lot wider. But even like using the tools, like the bare floor tool and the dusting brush at the end of the wand, it still remains quiet because they still integrate that same, I'll show you here, that same open design where it's not constricted down to a smaller size. That really helps make it a lot quieter, which on my Aeris, even though it has a larger diameter hose, the tools like the dusting brush and all that are still going down to that old style 1.25 inches. So yeah, enough talking here, and turn it on and then show you it a little bit, and I'll show you the little hand tool. So here it is on. You can tell it's really quiet, and this is hooked up to my vacuum flow. So like I said, it did a really nice job of making this quiet. So, this is really nice, as you can kind of see. I gotta hook up the base. And it feels like it does a good job tuning. Feel and actual proof are two different things, but I think they will really do a good job, so here's the little animation. Stop at the light as well. You just reset it by turning it off and back on again. So it does a good job too. So all in all, a well thought out, very ergonomic system. Just a little bit of quality control could be better. But anyways, please let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.